the connection with my teachers, right? I've met a lot of wonderful teachers who have been very helpful, right? I think that they're also an inspiration of why I value education so much, and that's why I pursue the career path I am in right now. So the connection of the teachers. Hi, I'm Phoom Pentacle, or you can call me Phoom. So I am St. Stephen's cohort 4. So I finished at St. Stephen's in 2013, or St. Stephen's class of 2013. I studied economics, right? So I did my undergraduate degree at the University of Warwick, right? Bachelor of Science in Economics, and I did my master's degree at the London School of Economics and Political Science, or the LSE. Then, and that would be Masters of Science in Economics and Management. So after I finished my studies at the LSE, I went to teach in Nakhon Sawan for 2 years under the program by Teach for Thailand. So I would teach math in disadvantaged schools to disadvantaged students for 2 years. Right now, I work at the Equitable Education Fund, or you can call it the EEF. I work as the research portfolio manager. So basically what I do is that I help them plan the research, and our research aims to elevate the education inequity problem in Thailand so that all students can have equal opportunities. There's a lot of difference, but the one that I think is the most notable is that when I was studying, there was a very fixed plan, very clear deadlines, right? So you just follow that, right? You have a definite day for the exam, you know exactly what you need to do, the course is all written out. But with work, it's very different. You never know what's coming up. You know generally what you're working at, but there are always newer problems for you to solve, and you don't get that when you're studying. I think the variety of what comes in is the most enjoyable part. So when you're working, you need to do a lot of you'll need to do a lot of problem solving. You'll need to think about for my job, I'll need to think about new research, new innovations, new ways of tackling problems, both in the short term and the long term. And I think that nice variety is the fun part. The normal events that would be happen regularly would be the school assembly. I think it's every Friday afternoon we'll get together and really see each other, share some performance, celebrate some success, and I think that nice bit of community is very important, and particularly I grew to appreciate that when I go and teach, because where I teach there's no assembly, right? And another event that I really like is the school fair. School fair is like assembly plus. So you do it only once a year, and every class must prepare their own booth and needs to contribute, and maybe you do performance, and there you get to meet all the schools, like with nice food and the parents and all, and I think that really brings the St. Stephen's community together. One thing I learned from working is that agency is so important. To know that only you and you can really influence the outcome of your life. Only you can be the one who solve your own problems, and to be very reliant on yourself, right? And support from others are just bonus, but uh, for you to be in control of your life, you need to be reliant on yourself. Second thing is that I would say that connection is so important, right? To stay connected with friends, connect with new people. I think that to play to your strength is very important. So it's important to cover for your weakness. That's true, but you should never ever forget the importance of really looking for what you're very good at and using that to your advantage. And don't feel ashamed for being good at something that other people might not value, or what you think other people might not value, right? Because at the end of the day, it's still a good trait. You just need to find a way to work around it or use it for your own good. I think there are two parts to this question, right? So one thing that I treasure a lot is the connection with my teachers, right? I've met a lot of wonderful teachers who have been very helpful, right? And I think that they're also an inspiration of why I value education so much, and that's why I pursue the career path I am in right now. So the connection of the teachers. And the other thing is the connection with my friends, right? With my friends, I just get to hang out, connect on a daily basis. I get to do that much less nowadays. Yeah. So just connection with my friend. And the third thing actually is that I just miss being quite carefree. You know, everything is all serious, and you need to solve problems, long hours. Yeah, I do miss being at schools, getting all the support and supporting other people as well here. It's very fun.